So, in the last section, we talked about how to do research on the companies and then how to use LinkedIn to find the decision makers. In this sixth section, I'm going to show you how to do research of people that are very similar to you and which companies they went to go work for. And then you can figure out and drill down from there to find the decision makers. So let's show you. I want to remind you here is Caleb Shelton, his LinkedIn profile. And one of the things I strongly encourage, especially entry level engineers, is to go ahead and put your university right here. And the reason why is because one of the best groups to connect with is people that went to your university that specialized in your area of study, right? So let's go here. We're going to go to my homepage and we're going to go up here to this search bar. And let's say that you are a geotechnical engineer and that's what you want to search for. You want to find all the geotechnical engineers in your market. And so if we click here on people, we see that there's about 80,000 people that have the word geotechnical and engineer in their profile. So let's narrow that down to your market. We're going to use Atlanta, Georgia, metropolitan area. And we're going to hit search. Now, with that, we've got 718 people that are geotechnical engineers in the metro Atlanta area. And if you go over here to current company and click, boom, there is the top 5 engineering firms that are hiring geotechnical engineers that are on LinkedIn. So Nova's number 1, the DOT's number 2, United Consulting 3, WSP USA, and then MC Squared. So there are the 5 largest firms in the Atlanta area right there. Wham! Real quickly, you determine which firms that hire people very much like you. But let's take it one more step. If we go over here to all filters and we slide down to universities, school, and we click Kennesaw State and Southern Polytech. And the reason why these two are actually, it used to be Southern Tech. They changed the name and merged with Kennesaw State about 4 or 5 years ago. But now you can see that we have 145 geotechnical engineers that went to your university that live in the metro Atlanta area. So wham, real quickly, you just in about 3 minutes, maybe 2, in 2 minutes, you've identified 145 people that are very, 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 very much just like you. They went to your university, they're in your market, and more than likely, if you send them a connection request, they're going to want to connect with you. So you might, if you saw the first name here, you just go, oh, let's look at Derek. I'm sorry, let's just go back. You don't even have to go there. You can just hit connect right here. You can say add a note, and then you can, on your entry level, now we'll get to this one the next time, but you could just say, in the next section, we'll show you more about the details of this, but you would just say hi, and you can see right here his name's Derek, Derick, connect. And then you just say, I'm an entry-level geotechnical engineer from Kennesaw State. I'm graduating from school this May. I'm just starting out in developing my network in the Atlanta area. Would like to connect with you as well. Sincerely, and then Joe Smith. And if you hit that wham, you would have sent Derek an email. And then you can copy it for the next one. And you can connect with all of these people very, very quickly. So again, let me just show you how to do that. You just go click, add note. I'm going to paste it in. And once you type it in the first time, you just leave that blank. And for me, if I was an engineer, I would just say I'm an engineering recruiter. I would just delete that actually. And I would just say, hi, I am an engineering, because it's me, recruiter. Let's connect. Okay, so you want to connect with them, and then I'm just going to put in my name, Pat B. And I can just copy that. And I'll Derek. First of all, let me copy that. Boom, copy. And then we'll go here. Hi, Derek. Derick. Do that. And then we say send. So that's one. Then we go bing, and then we do it again. And real quickly, the next name here is M-O-H-S-I-N. M-O-H-S-I-N. And then, bam. So there you go. So that's how you can real quickly connect with this list of people. And so therefore, those are the folks that you want to connect with. They're people very, very much like you. Very simple, eh? There you go. So that's how you can use LinkedIn. So there you go. That's how you can use LinkedIn in order to find your decision maker. Now, one other way you might want to do it is, and we'll go back home, is you might want to say, let's put it in parentheses, geotechnical engineering and engineer and manager. And if we look for people, that 14,000 have the word geotechnical and manager. So it might be a project manager. But then we're going to go here to location. Let's type in Atlanta. We go at Metro Atlanta area. We do a search. Okay, 149 people in Atlanta. They have the word geotechnical engineer and the word manager. So these are people that are a little bit up above the rest. And if we see current companies, you can see here it's changed. We've added a couple of new companies here just by changing a little bit of the way the word search changes. You get more names of other companies, and these are certainly some of the best companies in Atlanta when it comes to projects. So here you can see that there is, here you can see we've got 149, and they may not even be the same group of people, but those are the ways that you can discover the companies that you want to target, right? So that's, and if you wanted to even just step away and not even say geotechnical engineer, but it's such a niche word. But if you went here and did geotechnical in the Metro Atlanta area, now you're 1,500. If you put the word manager instead of the word engineer, you're 808. So it adds a lot. And then we can go back to here and you see, we've got a new name, S&ME. So you can use different little word search here to target. And what you want to do is write down these firms, because these are the target firms that you want to use when you start trying to figure out who to reach out to. Does that make sense? So there you go. That's how you can just real quickly use LinkedIn. And again, if you wanted to, you could go over here and add your university, which I always encourage people, especially when you're first starting out, to use that, because that's a real connection point for a lot of folks. And now we're at 141, which that'll take you a week and a half, because you can only send out 100 connection requests on LinkedIn per week. So this would take you a week and a half to connect with all these people. But I tell you, because of that connection to your local school, they're going to be much more likely, the percentage just goes way, way, way up when you have more and more connection points with the people. Why? Because this guy and this guy, they all went to your school and they were geotechnical engineers just like you 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. And so they're going to go, oh, new entry-level graduate wants to connect with me. Sure. And they will connect with you. So there you go. That's the way you can use LinkedIn to just do real quickly a search and figure out the companies that you want to reach, you want to target. All right. So let's go into the next section.